Yo, so we're back in the UK, 7:45, Saturday morning. I'm back at B&Q, man. Back at B&Q. Just tried to crack over the van. It's getting cold though. Like I woke up this morning and I was cold. I really know what I'm doing today. This is almost definitely not the best way to do this, but I'm using the paneling to like panel this bit. Obviously I want it to be like a thing I can pull out. So basically, and obviously the paneling needs to be onto something. I'm gonna put a couple of these like this, just to hold it steady. And then think that will basically just hold this in place. We'll hold that in place. This bit's gonna come off the edge and then it should just be able to like press up against there. We will use these bad boys, the catches, and then put one of these on front so we can just pull it off. So let's see how this goes. I've got the first one of these panels going up on the side. I'm letting this bad boy dry for a sec. That should slot in literally like that. So yeah. So it's the next day and I've just come out of somewhere that you and me are both very, very familiar with, B&Q. I feel like I've come to the acceptance that this is going to take a lot longer than I originally thought, and it's also going to take a lot more money than I originally thought. So it is what it is. Took the plunge and bought an angle grinder, Black & Decker once again, the cheapest of the all of the options, but I literally need it to cut out like 3 things. I was just going to wait and basically borrow my brother-in-law's one, but I just haven't had the time to go and get it. So while I was in B&Q, it was on offer in there for 30 quid. So I just thought, you know, time is money, baby, and potentially I might use it again. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll carry on building random stuff as well. But yeah, also picked up some. So the actual reason I went to B&Q wasn't to buy that, by the way. The actual reason was when I was doing the paneling yesterday for the pull-out bed and the like side cabinet, the screws, specifically more on the bed, but the screws that I was using was like going too far through. It seems to be like a common thing on this build, that I'm basically just no care in the world for how long the screws are, and then come to a realization after that it probably actually does matter how long these screws are, because with the bed they're going so far through that now when you're pushing it up, like the screw is like this, so it's causing like a bit of a blockage. The funniest thing about it is I could probably now just use the angle grinder to like grind off the end of those screws instead of using smaller screws, but is what it is. Got some normal screws, the correct sizes I believe, but then while I was in there I see they also had black screws, which I think will actually look nicer. I did originally just plan on like spray painting them, which I don't think is a good idea, so I just got these furniture screws to try as well. And the actual reason I went in there was to get some oil for the cladding as well, because I want to see what that will kind of look like. But yeah, I don't know how much I'm actually going to do today, to be honest. Just thought Sarah needed a lift to the station and I thought I might as well just hit B&Q on the way. So anyway, see you when I see you. Right, so this is what I was talking about. The screws that I've used are too long, so you can see like in here they're too long, right? And we don't obviously want them out like this. Just got this. The whole intention behind that is for these bad boys that I just couldn't get out with any of the tools that I had. So I'm a bit scared of using this, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's got to be done, I think. So let's give this a go and change the screws on here, potentially change the screws on this as well, and test out the stain that we just bought, which is over there. And that'll be me done for the day, because obviously I only just got back from LA and I want to chill tonight before I start working tomorrow. I'm hoping this has got blades in it, because I didn't buy any. Surely when you buy something like this new, it's got to have the blades in it. Oh damn it, you can decide what way that goes on. Oh well. What the heck is that? Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit scared of this. I'm a bit scared. I don't know what that's for. I'm a bit scared. Oh well. I didn't bother filming it, but changed all the screws on them to the correct sizes, and now they're also black as well. I'm gonna do the same for these ones, I think. Although all of them are so pissed, like coming out the side. So I might even cut them first, which will require the electric, but I've just put on charge for this. So I might even give this a go, staining this. I couldn't even get into it. Definitely not the correct way to do this either, so love that stain. Look at that. That scares me. Watch it just go through this like butter. I've not got any safety goggles, so it's gonna have to be. That actually freaks me out. Oh, this thing's scary. This thing's scary. Oh, there. It's definitely coming. Yes! Yes! Been driving me mad. Oh, that's gonna be rattling around in there, isn't it? Oh well, thank God that's out. On to the next. That shit is scary. Pretty sure the whole thing just went down there, but I don't even care at this point. No, that's not doing nothing. Sweating now. Right, leave it there. Got a wet hat. So this week definitely wasn't massively successful. I did this pull-out bed wrong and then had to do it again the next day, which took up a load of time. And yeah, I mean, this thing is going to take a long time, or a while, longer than I thought. But I'm happy with how it's going, so I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.